Throw me in that jungle, I'll emerge. Niggas and them suckers, throw them all in the same boat. What you looking for? Keep it moving if it ain't dope. Ain't know how to cook it, they was knocking, so I gave them some. Fresh up on the streets to the stage, how you like that? Ballin' like the rocket, got the butter, I'ma bring you back. That I really made it all.
What's going on, man?
Happy New Year, man. Hot Side Podcast, man. We here. Episode 15. It's 15, right?
15.
15. Episode 15 is this motherfucker. Yo, we came a long way, man, since the first episode.
Right. New year, man. New year.
New us. I like that hoodie. That shit dope.
Appreciate it, man.
That shit like some 90s shit right there.
Yeah, that's why I got it. It
First
remind me of
joint right there.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Yo, what's up with you saw your man on the train?
Yeah, man. That ain't my man, though, bro. Let's get that shit clear. I don't know that nigga.
Yo.
Even though he light skinned, I don't know that nigga, all right?
They tried to justify that shit too, man. That was crazy.
I just don't understand why they ain't beat that nigga ass on the subway.
Because the dude, let's take it back. Let's take it back to the beginning. So the dude was on the train, right?
Yeah.
Some big dude in all red. It looked like he was tapping. I thought he was tapping the dude on the leg and asking him something. He was tapping her.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. It don't look like she moved the whole time. It looked like she had something over her head.
They was trying to sleep or something like that.
Yeah, they ain't had no socks on. They had to be home. There's no way you on a New York subway with socks on if you have a home.
Yeah.
Most likely that subway is your home.
Yeah.
Now, he just gets off the train. He just gets up at the stop, he picks her up and try to run off the train. Like he got like at least probably like 5 feet the most, like, and then sat down. Like what type of shit is that?
It's set there.
Yeah, you think you in the army, you a ranger, something, you carry a person that long running and shit like that. You feel me?
Yo, like he expected to get upstairs with her. Like what was the plan though? Like,
and I don't think he had a plan. And I was looking at this video. His son spoke out.
Yeah, I seen that.
So his son was saying that he on a lot of drugs and shit like that.
He on what?
You gotta be on some shit to do some
PCP. We
bullshit.
talked about that shit.
Yeah. Week that time.
Yeah, man.
That shit ain't no joke.
So that shit make you do that?
Bro, the same thing that made him told somebody to stab him.
I apologized to a person I stabbed and shit, told him to stab me back and shit like all that
it's
shit.
The
like,
same thing that made him grab a chick off the train, try to run up the stairs with her.
You know what's crazy? Whatever you feeling deep down in your heart, that shit comes right to the surface. Like,
so he probably wanted to grab the
I mean, he probably been wanting to do it, so some sober shit, but he couldn't do it. But that shit right there, like,
he had a hard
day.
He really picked her up and tried to run off the motherfucking train,
He
yo.
whooped that nigga ass, though.
I ain't see that video.
Him out.
I seen when he
kicked him
explained
off
it.
the block. You know what I'm saying? And nigga was like, get off my block. So that's hood justice right there. I like that.
Shout out to the Bronx, man. But what's up with the Bronx? Because, like, Uncle Murder in his wrap-up, like, he basically implied that the Bronx be on some bullshit. Charlamagne been saying the craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
Right.
Like, what's up with because the chick Carol from the Bronx, too.
They did the fake kidnapping joint, right?
They did the fake kidnapping.
Yeah.
Like, that was just stupid. Like, why the fuck would you do some shit like that?
Fame, man. These motherfuckers, Justin Smollett, what's his name?
Jesse Smollett, yeah.
Juicy Smollett. That nigga name is wild, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I won't be calling that nigga Juicy and shit, but he
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I just call him Jay Smollett or something like that.
Jay Smollett. What type of name is that?
He called himself the gay Tupac.
Yeah, he bugging. I don't know.
It's nothing. Somebody else needs one of them ass whippers. You just talking about earlier. You feel me? Saying that though, like, but
nah, it's fame, man. It's fame. I think social media and just wanting to be that
relevant.
The victim
is fucking people up, bro.
The victim is celebrated now.
Yeah.
Ever since 50 came out, man. It was cool to get shot. Everyone made it cool to get shot. Remember?
Yeah, he did. Damn, 50, he did that, huh?
Yeah.
Sopranos doing episodes about a rapper coming out, talking about he just got shot so he get his street cred up and all this goofy shit. Like, that shit wasn't good. Look.
That's crazy.
Cause you just sparked something in my head. I don't know if you're familiar with this rapper, C Glizzy. He from Florida.
C Glizzy?
Yeah, C Glizzy.
He associated with Shot Glizzy?
Nah.
He just stole the
Glizzy shit. He got shot in the face and in his eye and all that shit. So he got an eye patch. After that, he made a music with Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? Some top rappers. Now he blowing up. after he getting shot.
I
He
got an
like
idea.
16, 17.
I need one of y'all to shoot me in the non-vital part of my.
I just was watching Training Day too the other day. And they remember the shit in the house. He
in the
shot
house
the cop
and
and
he
shit.
shot him?
He shot his man and shit. I was just watching that shit.
That's a shit can still go wrong even when it's a plant. So
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
Hell yeah, man. This shit is crazy though. This world crazy, yo.
But who else Uncle Murder talk about in his wrap up?
Lil
Gunna
Reese.
snitch. Lil Reese, you want to say?
Yeah,
Lil Reese?
what's up with Gunna? They talking about Gunna snitch told and shit now,
He
man.
did.
We spoke about it
Can
briefly
you pull
on
that
the
video
last.
up, man? Can you pull that and so we could really
We spoke about it briefly on the last one because you showed it to me, but it was right before we walked in here. I ain't have time to see it. We ain't have time to talk
was on
about
Crime Stoppers,
it.
man.
He was on Crime Stoppers. Supposedly his cousin was with somebody who shot somebody allegedly, but his cousin the one who doing the time for it, got locked up for it. So he's sitting on the porch talking to the reporter dude, telling him like, "Look, my cousin, he ain't do this. Like, this is not man. Like the dude who did this still walking around, and this is real friends for you. And this is a lesson told me that you can't trust people and all this shit."
But he said who actually told him, who actually did it, or he was.
I think so. We gonna run it. We gonna see exactly what he
you
said
gonna run that.
verbatim.
No one wants to go. It's a murder case. No one wants to go down for it. No one.
Devonnie Benton's younger cousin, Sergio Kitchens, says Benton is on trial for murder simply because his friends turned on him.
Just go to see like you ain't got no real.
It ain't
friends.
snitching, just dry snitching for a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? I learned from that. You know what
Nah,
I'm
I
saying?
said
Like,
you can't say
I'm-
he dry snitch.
Hold
You
on.
I'm
say
happy that it happened, but you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of good to see that be on the outside
It's just the
looking
beginning.
in.
They got more.
Kitchens is now a member of the neighborhood rap group SPC, known as Shady Park Click, like his cousin once was.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchens says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Everybody, like,
They go to-
know.
they go to
like,
coin
the
right
streets
there.
know.
Yeah, so who got a dime?
Everybody looking at it like
got
it
a
was
dime.
wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color. He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
Kitchens
Damn,
believes that
brother.
mistaken identity played a big role in this case.
Go
And he knows
another
one
one.
thing for sure, that his cousin is innocent.
And it's not right because you think you have
damn, bro,
one
clean up good. Didn't he?
in jail for
Yeah,
crime,
bro. He
but
ain't
he's
like,
not the right guy.
he ain't like the same motherfucker from that album and shit.
That too close, you gon' drive on this snitching wave. All on one, go to the penitentiary. What's up, y'all's Papa Long Legs? I'm just messing with y'all guys.
Yo,
But I wonder how
see?
you guys feel about.
See, man, that he was snitching.
Yeah.
He snitched.
Yep, that tell you right there that he could confirm he wasn't street as he be saying his music and shit though, because anybody from the streets ain't doing that. Nigga gonna tell you from the whip, nah, bro. Oh.
Shit,
get
on
up-
TV and all that
yeah,
shit.
bro. Nah, bro. Yeah.
On
Yeah,
TV
bruh.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, what make it so funny is I didn't know that I didn't know if Gunna. I don't know no background on him. Like I heard
me
about
neither.
him once he got popping. So
yeah.
He be
Like,
with
I
baby,
didn't-
right? He be with little baby and shit, right?
But he
Yeah.
came out of nowhere, kind of like no bullshit.
like I didn't know if he was considered a gangster rapper or not. Cause like he rap about like clothes and like women's clothes and shit like that. I don't know.
He definitely considers a gangster rapper. I met him through Lil Baby. That's all I heard him every time. I heard
Now I
Lil Baby and
realize
shit,
I saw some random shit where they was like the top 10 rolling 60 rappers in the game, and he was one of them. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Supposedly, but it makes sense now because I remember like the first time I heard of him was through Dave East, which makes sense. Lil Baby, I could see the whole circle forming.
I just found out Dave East was Crips.
Yeah, you know that?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't. I don't
You don't listen to
brother-
Dave East
I don't
music,
listen to
so
music
yeah.
like that. I've heard some shit with him and Vado and shit though.
But yeah, it kind
he
of all
actually a
came
cool
full
brother,
circle.
man. He a cool brother. I actually met him through Crutch Calhoun.
Fucks with Dave East.
Nah, I've been listening to him. That shit, him and Seagull just got out right now. That shit hard right there.
I was disappointed with his album though. I ain't
His
gonna lie.
album wasn't his best work, but no,
I think he got a bright future though.
I
That
think
second
I
album.
think he would be way better off independent.
Then
just
Def
me.
Jam, right?
Then the Def Jam. That's just me. You know, major
Def
labels
Jam
right now is like,
2019. Come on, man.
yeah, like I think he'd be way better off. But like you don't know. Like I don't.
Yo, like that. Let's get on that, man, because that's a big thing. What's the difference? Like, why do you see so many artists going independent now instead of going to Columbia
Because it's more
Records,
money.
RCA?
But it's not like it depends. I think it depends on the type of person you is and who and what you want. Like if you want the fame and you want to be the Drake and you want everybody to know your name and shit like that, then yeah, you need to be at a major label. But if you just want the money and you want to still be able to go to Walmart, nobody probably don't know who the fuck you is.
Yeah, I'd rather be independent, man. I don't want to be famous and like I'd rather be.
It's the thing of not getting the recognition. You're not getting you're not getting the looks. You're not gonna be on the commercials. You're not gonna be sitting front row at these award shows. You're not gonna be at these red carpets. You're not gonna be on these billboards. You're not gonna be on these Wild 'N Out TV shows. You're not gonna be
post a picture of your daughter, have people tear apart like they do with Blue Ivy and shit like that. They tear that little girl apart. I'm like, Paul. Like,
But yo, you speaking a good thing because that makes sense of why Rodney Ricch. You hear him on the radio all the time now. They throwing that stuff.
Yeah, because you put that shit costs money. You think niggas they got a good record and you don't get on the radio?
And he signed to a major label.
Listen,
Yeah, it makes
they
sense.
putting up the bag to get on to have that shit play. You gotta think about it. It's like 5-6 songs they keep playing all day long.
Right.
Realistically, probably like 15 songs in rotation.
Right.
You know, only people they're not putting up that money for all of it. Yo, the record label at any given time probably got over 100 artists.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
You only hear about 2 or 3 of them niggas from each label.
Yeah. All of them, rest of them songwriters, they get, little credentials and shit like that.
Songwriter, that's a big thing. Like a lot of artists don't understand. Like, and it's sort of an unspoken thing, and it's sort of a thing. Like it's not like a job application. It's not like you could go and just become a songwriter just by filling out an application. It's a thing about who you know, when you get in. Because Cardan, I saw an interview with Cardan. You know who Cardan is?
No.
I heard of him before, huh?
No.
Exactly. Like he's a rapper that came out with Mace when Mace first came out. He was like Mace understudy.
Okay.
Never really made it, never really blew up. Had a few songs, Clue Tape, shit like that. But he's from that era. But the average fan would think he's washed working at Walmart or something. No. Sustained a great life for himself. Never had a hit record. None of that. Why you sustain a good life for yourself? Because you writing for people. Some of your favorite songs you would never know he wrote it.
Low key, Cam a good go. He do a lot of
Cam and
songwriting.
Mace.
Yeah,
They
go
did
writing
the,
for niggas and shit down.
I know you heard me on the radio.
The Lil C crush on you and shit. Yeah. Word.
Cam and Mace wrote that. That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
I never
didn't
knew
know
that.
I never knew that.
Till I saw the Cardan, he told. I mean,
Get that shit.
how you find out about that? Who took?
Cam, Cam, my guy and shit though. That's
he
my
said
nigga.
that?
Yeah, Cam said he wrote question on you. He been said that some years ago, like on Angie Martinez show or some shit like that. He wrote question on you and shit from Lil C. I ain't heard nothing from Lil C since though.
Yeah.
But that makes sense though, like, cause if you Biggie, right, at that time,
Yeah.
you probably writing for yourself. You writing for Lil Kim. You got to write shit for Puff. You got to write shit for Lil C's. You got to write for yourself. Every fucking body. You got to bring some motherfuckers in. Like, look, Cam, Mace, y'all niggas, y'all write this for my peoples. Y'all come up with their album for me. You feel me? Here, Puff, pay them niggas, man. I got to do this shit over here.
Right.
You feel me? Same thing with the Locks. Like a lot of these, man, look, they responsible for a lot of that shit.
Even R&B, man. A lot of the Genuine songs came from Static Major.
That's a little different. I give R&B a total pass on
That's the single on that Lollipop song, right, Paul?
Yeah. Static Major made a lot of the music that y'all hearing, like from the 90s, he wrote that.
He died though too.
He
right?
died, yeah.
I gotta give R&B a pass though, cause Beyonce don't write none of that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she has input on what she's gonna sing, and her actual voice is the talent.
Tonality, yeah.
Like they could give you the same paper that they gave Beyonce.
But I ain't gonna
Crazy in Love
song,
is not gonna come out though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But as a rapper, it might not be the same as if Lil C said it, because the tone of your voice might be a little different. Your flow might be a little different. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to still make out the same song. Feel what I'm saying? So that's why rapping is a little different. Like,
Speaking of rapping, you know who won Artist of the Year or by Billboard? They said Post Malone.
artist of the year?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. As long as it ain't rapper of the
What's
year.
up, man? Talk to me, man. Yeah, talk to me, man.
Post Malone looked like he smoked cigarettes with no socks.
Hey, yo.
What y'all think about
God,
that, man?
yo.
Post Malone, man.
I like that rockstar shit.
It's starting right now.
That's the only shit I really like.
I never heard of no songs from him, so
The
I
shit
can't
with
say I'm
21
just
Savage?
I
like
like that and that Allen Iverson thing or that Iverson.
I hated that shit,
like
man. Just because I'm an Allen Iverson fan, that shit was just so corny to me. Like the song was good, but like why you had to? It didn't have nothing to do with Iverson though.
It didn't. It's just because he had braids.
The white dude get cornrows, you Iverson.
Yep. And the white dude rapping now, he pushing past niggas now.
But
He
you
got
know
like
what's going, know what's
100
going to happen
mil.
though? That they pushing them past people and shit. But that's another story and shit though. Like, yeah, that's something I want to ask y'all too about rappers and shit, man. We probably get into it later on, but what's y'all top 5 underrated rappers though?
Underrated rappers?
Yeah, I'm talking about rappers. They don't get their credit. This Post Malone just brought me right into that shit though. Like,
No, it did.
yeah.
Go ahead, go. You want me to go?
I go, Fab,
I was just about to say that.
Definitely.
Cameron, definitely. Cam. This is hard. This is hard. I can't get off the tip of my tongue, man.
Cameron don't get his just due, you think?
Nah,
hell
Cameron
no.
don't.
Cam should be
'Cause he
Cam,
wrote a lot.
As a what, a rapper or
A writer, a rapper, like just an overall.
this generation right now, Cam should be on the Mount
Because
Rushmore.
he
man.
influenced
He
a
should
lot
be
of
up there, like-
cultures.
But I think people acknowledge that he started a lot, that Dipset period. Like, I think people acknowledge that.
Nah, I think he get overshadowed a little bit by Jim Jones and all that. You know what I mean?
Now,
see,
probably
that-
popularity.
That's the price
popularity,
of, but that's the price of putting your homies on. You got to be comfortable in your own skin. You got to be. We was just talking about that with J Hood.
Yeah.
You feel me? We was just talking about how. We gonna get back to J Hood, but get back to your top
that
5.
white boy. Oh, I can't remember his name, but he rapped like da 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 da.
White dude?
He wear glasses. He's like half black, half white. Logic.
Yeah, I can't stand that nigga.
Thank you, man. Thank you. The engineer came through with it. Yeah, I like. He's underrated, man.
He could rap, but I don't like his content.
Like
I don't like his content.
But I still think he could, like, his lyrics and his bars is crazy. So, 4, you gotta come back to me on that.
The
one, man.
biracial struggle, nobody really
Rick
wants
Ross.
to hear
I
that.
don't think Rick Ross get his. That's what you missing out. But that's what I'm gonna start. I don't think Ross get his proper
You
credit.
right. You right.
Nah, Ross. I'm talking about the
My underrated
lyrics,
rappers
though.
are way better than y'all.
Wait, hold on. I ain't even say mine yet. Cam definitely. Feel me? Ross, like I said, you feel me? I don't think Ross gets enough credit with this shit though. AZ from shit they used to be with the firm.
He fucked up with that one.
AZ you don't think AZ supposed to be up there? Bro, AZ
I mean,
crazy.
He's
That
nice,
shit-
but you gotta put in work. What's his word?
That
Work
nigga got
ethic.
about 15 albums out. He just don't get his shit out there. Like from me put in work though. Hold on. Cam, Ross, AZ. I don't know how none of y'all said this. Pat Poose.
Oh yeah, bro.
He
Styles
probably
P
would've
to
been,
me.
man.
I got 5 Styles.
Yeah. I about to say I could put Styles in there. Styles definitely don't get the credit he deserves. Styles
At all.
definitely dope. Like yeah. Kiss, you know you gonna get Kiss shit already solidified though. Like, but Pat Poose, I was listening to Pat Poose, man. That Not Swim Dream shit over the week. I'm like, man, this nigga, that shit actually alright though. I like, you know, I listened to it one time. Like, I thought that shit was ass, but I somehow some way I ended up listening to that shit again, and that shit was good. Like, Pat, a motherfucking hell of a rapper though. Like,
But you know why he ain't coming out? Because it's his wife.
Yeah. He got
And Fat Joe be putting pressure on that.
Nah, but that's a real nigga, man.
Yeah.
The hold down the chick. Like, how many niggas hold down chicks for 7 years on the visiting floor?
Man, I held a girl down for 6 months locked up and shit. Like, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. That is the most aggravating shit I ever did in my life. Like dealing with a female like that. Yeah, you feel me? I gotta come to visit. Yeah, remember Jazz and shit? I tell Muslim I used to be with all the time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jazz and shit. I bumped into a shop right over the weekend too. Like,
Are you sure you don't need me to edit this out?
Nah, she
I'm
know
just making sure.
We talked about this. We talked about it. Cece, I see you. I love you, baby.
I just want to make sure you know you're still on camera. I don't know.
Nah. We talked about it. Yeah, I don't
I just want to make sure you know.
I've been stopped. I took all the line out this whole situation. I'm keeping all the way a buck, bro. Even when
That's the best way to be, man. That's why you ain't gotta worry about shit. But let me give you my 5 real quick, right?
Yeah.
I think Kiss should be the best rapper in the world. So I'm put Kiss there. I think he get credit, but I think he should get way more. Pat, Mobb Deep. I don't feel like Big Pun is celebrated.
Prodigy. You talking about Prodigy and Mobb Deep? I don't know about Havoc now.
Nah, they're together. I don't think they get together. Havoc ain't
I
nice.
disagree.
What you talking about?
Prodigy way better than Havoc though, but that's another story though.
Sean Price, rest in peace, Sean P. You don't even know what that is, dude. Shout out to Sean Price, man. Duck Down.
Underrated. I never heard of him
Duck
before.
Down Click, man.
Only one out of that squad was hot was Black Rob, man. That was when he was with Bad Boy, man. He wasn't even screaming at them like that.
Yeah, I'm about to say he with Duck Down now. He wasn't with him back then. Boot Camp Click, all that, Help the Skelter, all that shit back in the day.
Yeah, nah.
I'm on my own with that one. I already know.
Yeah.
Right with
is that
Bravehearts
3?
with that one.
Mozzie. Is Mozzie underrated?
Mozzie on the up and coming. He
He's
definitely
up and
up and
coming.
coming. I can't call him underrated yet, though.
Yeah,
But he's
I can't.
definitely dope, though. Mozzie definitely tough.
He tough, man.
That nigga be rapping some shit, though.
And
Like
Nip was underrated.
Yeah.
the shit he be talking about, yeah, Nip, I could say he was underrated.
was.
Nip was underrated.
Yeah,
Like
he was ahead of his
motherfucker.
time, like though. Yeah, he was definitely ahead of his time and shit though. But I can't even lie like because he died. I think that's disrespectful and shit though.
Styles P too
If
is
Nipsey-
underrated.
If Nipsey didn't have a good beat, I ain't really like his music like that. It sounds like that. If
Yeah.
he didn't have a good beat, to me, like the beat was. If the beat dope though, he gonna kill that shit though. To me, if I like the beat, I'm talking
That's
about. If I
kind
like
of
it,
with
though.
any rapper though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
I,
what rapper you like with that rap on ass beats?
Nas.
That's it. But I don't think Nas rap on ass beats.
Hov when he would rap on that. I'm saying these niggas like
They're probably-
Kiss too. When they rap on these niggas, certain niggas just they
Dave
just.
East, the
Yeah.
last album, the
But
beats
what's the
was
ass
trash.
beats though? Like, cause it might be you might don't like the beat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he obviously had to like it if he picked it.
I guess it's like for me personally, I think a beat that's too simple is ass. You know what I'm saying? When I say simple, it isn't. It has the 808, right? It has the bass in it.
And then you got
It has
Cameron Losing Weight 3 was the beat is as simple as it could be,
And that shit
and that was the
hard.
best song on the album.
Oh, know who else underrated too? Pusha T, man.
Pusha T is definitely
Nobody
underrated.
don't put respect on Pusha T name,
Pusha T
man.
is definitely underrated.
Right.
J. Cole is underrated, even though he's one of the biggest rappers in the world.
Yeah.
Like he's way better than
They
Drake.
say Pusha T was lying about his lifestyle though.
I don't see how that's
no,
true.
Yeah, I about to say. Yeah,
I mean, his
Pusha,
shit documented.
Yeah, Pusha. I mean,
His
It was the
managers
people
and all
around
that.
him. They say it was people around him.
Nah, cause you know why you can't go with that? Cause it's like, yo, everybody can't go, and the niggas who can't go usually just come up with some shit. Like,
Okay.
you feel what I'm saying? Like people try to get their shit popping too. Like you can't really blame niggas. Like, I know if I was to make it as a rapper tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I could almost guarantee you it's gonna be some niggas come out standing in front of 161 talking about he can never come back over here.
Yeah.
I could guarantee you. But right now, nobody gonna do that because nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
right.
But when you blow up, that's when they gonna do it. Like I can guarantee you that's gonna happen.
Right.
And a lot of niggas make careers for themselves at that too. Look at shout out to Duck, what's his name? From
FBG
Chicago,
Duck.
FBG Duck and shit. Yeah, like he got himself, he put himself on from being beefing with Chief Keef and shit like that.
This is what I'm saying. Like
He got a whole lane for himself right now. Like you feel me?
You right.
if you know, like if somebody know a rapper and affiliated with a rapper anyway, before that rapper blow up, that's an opportunity for them to just make some shit up and try to get their shit popping.
Right.
Oh,
That fame.
famous motherfucker. We talked about that, man. That's one of the worst. That shit is yo. But we gonna get into an episode of Would You Rather, a segment of Would You Rather. I said an episode. If I could
Drinking
get
that
this
Henny,
on.
man. That Henny is getting to you, bro.
All right, would you rather? Oh, I lost it here. The Henny is making me see everything at once. Like,
Hen dog.
okay, I kind of remember. I really can't find it. All right, would you rather live a life with all the things that we go through in the hood, all the hardships and ups and downs and death and being broke, fucked up, whatever it is, and go through all of that, and then finally get your just due, finally get everything you ever wanted, finally be on the Jay-Z level, but you had to go through all that bullshit to get there. Plenty times you was gonna give up before,
And what's
or you start off in the life and just maintain that same level where you just grow up regular modest, go through no hardships. Both parents never had to struggle before. Refrigerator always full. The worst thing that probably ever happened to you was someone broke your Sega Genesis back in the day. Probably the worst thing that ever happened to you in your life. Grandmother, grandfather still alive, everybody there. You know what I mean? Look like Big Mama's house at the Thanksgiving table.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you never get you never get the Jay-Z level. You should make like $200,000 a year. It's pretty good. Which life you choosing?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the hardship and get to that Hove level, baby. Cause that 200,000 a year Hove probably drop that in his couch every 3 days, man. You feel me? That nigga get a different type of money right now, man.
Yeah.
It's cleaner.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the struggle because if I'm making 200,000 and I never struggle, if I lose that, I ain't gonna know how to get it back.
You're not gonna lose it. Your family, like everything, you on an even kill. Your whole life, basically.
Struggle to me is like new path. It's a new beginning. So like that's new character. Like that's how I look at struggle. Like with anything I struggle, I look at it like, all right, I'm gonna be rebirthed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a new person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going with the struggle.
What with the struggle?
But then again,
Then again,
the struggle. The probability of you getting to this point of Jay-Z is not very high.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
Like, mind you literally have to dodge bullets to get there.
Then you might make it there, but you got, because of all the shit you went through, your psychologically might be so fucked up. You might be beating your wife's ass in that mansion. Everything.
Right.
Like, I mean, over
and you got so many people. So many people that seen you come up, like we just said, that might want to pull you back.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm still taking that road because, like I said, I think the character building skills are much more worth it.
Yeah.
Out that mud, when you got out the mud, yo.
Because when you do get there, and I mean, it could just be because this was our actual life, and that the reason why we picking this. But I can't see just being like I can't just see being even the whole time. Like I don't think that's what life is about.
Yeah, you gotta go do something. Like you feel me?
Because when something does happen to that person. Because eventually something has to happen. When something does happen, you never know, that person might just break.
Exactly.
Just completely break.
You know, also when things happen, like say for instance, like I remember one time I got shot at coming out of the Elizabeth PM projects.
They closed that. They tore it down.
Nah. PM is still open. It's still open.
You sure? That's Bayway. That's still open.
Bayway. Yeah, Bayway. I mean, Bayway. I was coming out of Bayway, out the liquor store over there. Had beef with some niggas over there. They started blasting, and
start blasting, B.
Yeah.
All I seen was lights, like, and heard the talents. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. And I feel as though that gave me a premonition of like, yo, I'm meant to be here.
They was close up on you, or they was like a little further from you.
Right, as soon as you coming out. Like it's like two like
I've been there before.
Pillars and stuff like that. It's like rock pillars and stuff like that.
I know it was wet. I didn't have a wedding reception.
They pulled
My cousin
up.
did.
They pulled up right
projects.
Right
That's
in
gangster.
Front. Yeah, they pulled up right in front. Started and out.
Oh, they was out the car.
Yeah.
All right.
Bomb. And if those pillars wasn't there, I probably would have got hit. You know what I'm saying? But and it gave me like, I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like. You know what I mean? That shit was right up on me, and I'm here. You know, like, so I feel like the struggle and all that gives you a purpose.
Hell yeah, it do.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Them ain't nothing like them bullets coming at you, baby. Make you get you. I mean, to find out who you really is, baby.
Oh, definitely, man. I've been in this situation multiple times, man. Cause I'm a wild boy.
Yo, that shit get you like them shits, yo. I remember one time. We standing on Parkhurst, right? Now this block, who for those who don't know who Parkhurst is,
Brunswick Street.
Like we out there, it's me, Mr. Zone 3 who comes by. Rest in peace, ABG. He out there. Val, shout out to Val. There's a couple people out there.
Val out somewhere, yes.
And
you sweat bullets on him.
how the shit is.
You see that nigga? He wiped his forehead, but he got a hat on.
No, listen. This man got me over here.
That Henny getting to you, man. Those niggas
I don't know why we
crazy,
drinking
bro.
this Henny.
Oh, man.
What was I
I had to take
saying?
my shirt. I had to take off. I ain't want to be sweating like
Yeah,
that.
I ain't even drinking, so that's why I'm comfortable right now. I thought bro was crying for me. That shit was like, I'm like,
Right? Like, I
That's
thought it was a
testament shit, though.
a
Yeah.
sentimental moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what was I saying though?
the Val and Parkhurst and shit.
Yo, they shot at us. Somebody came down the one way. He stopped. Boom. Nigga got out the car. These niggas had gloves on. Had fucking what you call shit, latex gloves. I knew they weren't playing, right?
Yeah, that's
So they telling niggas to strip. I'm like, damn, man. They telling niggas to take their pants off. Now this happened to me before when I was a kid. So I'm like, I ain't taking my clothes off. They was gonna have to shoot me. I wasn't gonna take my clothes off. I wasn't going home with no clothes on again. That happened to me before. I'm like, I'm not taking my pants off, right? But I act like I'm taking my pants. I'm unbuckling my damn. I'm unbuckling my pants and shit. So they like, where the drugs at? Val like, yo, man, somebody get this man some drugs. I said, yo, ain't no drugs. I ain't got no drugs. They like, yo, where the drugs at? They just knew we was out there selling drugs, but we wasn't. My man, Mrs. On 3 was getting a PlayStation put in his conversion van. Yeah, they took the PlayStation, everything, my nigga. Nigga had a bottle of lean in the cooler. They took that shit. They took everything.
Ooh, this shit nice and chill. Let me get that shit. Like,
Yo, so he telling niggas where the drugs at. Val like, yo, man, somebody get this nigga some drugs, man, because we ain't got none. My man, I just knew he was about to shoot somebody. And I was the closest to him. I'm like, man, I'm about to run. I'm about to haul ass. That's all I kept thinking. I'm like, I'm about to haul ass, man. Yo, man, nigga let go of one of them shots, man. All you see is niggas hitting the corner. I never saw my man run so fast.
Big boy.
Yo,
too,
that nigga was hauling ass around that corner. Yo, niggas walked in the... Rest in peace to his grandmother, man.
Yeah, my mother too. She was telling me that shit too and shit. She
Oh,
like,
she saw that?
Yeah, she
I ain't know you at that time, so
she like Omar and them. I was still locked up and shit, but she like Omar and them just came in the house.
With no shoes on and
in his
shit like
drawers
that.
or some shit like that. Like, oh, gonna be mad as hell. Talking about
Hey, yo.
this nigga crazy.
I still had my shit on, cause I ain't take my shit off. I was eventually gonna take it off. I ain't sitting up here like I was.
I'm about to say, like, yo.
Eventually, I was gonna give it to him.
Wasn't your wallet empty though or some shit though? You said you ain't had no money or somebody was saying you ain't had no money, but you still wasn't trying to get your wallet up or some shit. They said.
Nah, I just ain't want to take my clothes off, bro.
or something like that. Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
I ain't want to take my clothes
It
off.
was cold time, winter time too.
Nah, it
right?
was summertime. But
Summer,
the only thing that shit happened to me when I was a kid. Like I wasn't going home with no clothes on, bro. I had to explain to my grandmother one time why I'm at the door with no clothes on.
All right.
That wasn't gonna happen again.
Yeah.
I
You know
remember.
what I'm saying?
Yo, let me tell a story about when we was in childhood, man. We went to the tile houses, man. Remember the day before Bishop night.
Mystery night.
Bishop night.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, nigga. We went to the tiles. These niggas learned this in and just started wailing eggs at us.
Yeah.
Out the
You got hit
window.
with eggs.
I jumped.
Them shits hurt.
It was frozen. Them
Them
niggas
shits hurt. Like, you think eggs don't hurt? Them shits hurt. Like, we used to throw
hauled ass. We had to jump over the gate
we used to throw them shits at bus drivers and shit.
and
Like,
haul ass. Yeah.
that shit is crazy.
Yo, man. Yo. Shout out to the childhood, man. You gotta have a childhood, man.
Hold on, y'all keep going. Let me get it. I gotta go to the next door real quick.
Yeah.
I
That
gotta
nigga need some air.
I gotta give him the video, man.
Yo, man, let's talk about that the NBA a little bit, man. What's up with Kawhi, bro? What's up, man?
Man, Kawhi, I ain't gonna hold you right now. Kawhi got the league right now. He running the league right now. Until he on top right now, should I say? Until he get like somebody knock him off.
Knock him
and shit.
off, right?
Yeah, cause he ain't I don't know. You gotta take the LeBron could do it. No, they could do this shit. But man, I think they need to you ain't gonna really see it though to the playoffs and shit though. Like
Yeah.
they trying to get Darren Collison now. Though. He supposed to be tired, but he coming back now on some I guess he about to take a minimum contract. He trying to see the Lakers or the Clippers. You can see which one he gonna go to.
Darren Collison ain't playing no more.
Nah, he fake retired last year. The Pacers tried to give him like $10 million or some shit like that.
Oh, they got Malcolm Brogdon. They ain't about
Yeah.
to. They don't need him no more.
Yeah, Brogdon definitely upgrade over him. I'd rather take him over.
What's his name? Need to go to the Lakers. What's his name? Who's the point guard they trying to get?
Oh,
They trying to get somebody. They need
Darren
shooters.
Collins. They need Darren Collins. That's what he's talking about.
They need some shooters.
They
man.
need Iguodala too. He could use him too to come
That's
out that
what they
bench.
was talking about too.
They definitely need that.
They need somebody because LeBron. I was just watching some shit today. He lead the Lakers in 3-pointers.
That's bad.
Yeah, it ain't
LeBron is not he could shoot threes, but that's not his thing.
specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want him to be a number 1 3-point shooter, especially in the playoffs.
I don't know.
Nah, man. But yo, man, on some basketball shit, I went out to campus high school and
He starts.
yeah, and seen St. Pat's play, man. Yo, they got this kid. He number 1 junior in the
That's the
country.
shit in Newark, right?
Nah, St.
St.
Pat's.
Patrick. I think it's downtown. It's downtown. It used to be downtown. I think.
Yeah, something like that. St. Patrick's
Yeah.
School. I know
It's
Kyrie.
by Arts High somewhere. over there, I think.
Rock, bro.
Yeah, that's what I think anyway. I could be
I
wrong.
don't know where it's from, but like it's they Jersey. Yeah, they got the number 1 junior in the country. When I tell you this boy bad, he was dunking on everything. He like 6'8", 6'9". Guard.
High school?
Yeah, guard. Guard. Like a small forward. Like he could play 3 or 2.
What position did you play in high school?
2 or 3.
You played the 2 and 3.
Yeah.
He said
So
that
you
proudly,
didn't
too.
play the
Got-
4.
Nah.
Nah, you gotta be kind of tall.
How tall? How tall are
right?
you now?
6'3".
So if you was in the NBA now, you would be a point guard.
I'll be a
Point guard, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think kids should like grow up playing like you think they should just develop skills period and not positional skills in today's NBA?
I think they
Yeah,
should
I think-
train to be a point guard automatically.
And then so that way if just in case, because you never really know how tall you're gonna be.
Because that's what Anthony Davis did.
Right.
You know
I was just
what I'm
about to
saying?
say
That's
that.
what a lot of you don't know. So you go to point guard camps.
Because you don't want to train as a fucking, you don't want to play center your whole high school career, and then you not stop growing, and then like if the NBA come around, you 6'3",
You ain't going.
like you probably been 6'3" since high school. Niggas probably think you're gonna be a center, like you 6'3" in high school.
That's why by senior year I knew I wasn't going to the league. By senior year,
Because your skill set
my
didn't match
skill
your height.
set didn't match my height. Now if I was 6'8", 6'7",
It would be a different
it'd be
story.
a different story. But I knew. You know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, let me just get the scholarship real quick. You feel
Right.
me?
That's a smart
But
thing,
some
though.
people though, at least you like that, like they like option though.
Nah,
Some
because
people though, man.
I thought about that. I'm like, yo, because if your skill set, like if you train as a power forward and you end up stop growing, it's like how you ever gonna go to the next level?
Yeah.
Like your height has a lot to do with that.
That's
shit.
why
like,
now, like, I put my son in everything. He go like point guard camps. He go to point guard camps. He went to the NBA junior camp. It was a dribble skill camp. Like everything is skill. He's always the
Now, how old your
tallest.
son is now,
He's
though?
7. He always the tallest on the court. Everywhere we go, he play in this league. He the tallest.
Yeah, but see, you gotta remember he the tallest on them
Now.
courts. Now,
Now.
but you gotta understand, it's some kid in Phoenix who way taller than him.
And that's
right
why
now.
I'm getting to work on dribbling. So
Yeah,
we
that's
dribbling with
smart.
a tennis ball.
That's smart.
I got that from Steve Nash and Kyrie Irving. They used to train with a tennis ball, put it through the legs, da-da-da. So once you learn how to master that, you could dribble crossover with a tennis ball. A ball ain't nothing.
Right. That's way easier. Tennis ball.
Because your hand-eye
hell,
coordination
dog.
gotta be even more.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Like,
So,
I got a question for y'all, right? Because I know the most logical answer to this. I want to see if y'all know it too. Like, why do you think like most inner city kids only end up playing like basketball or football, or maybe even baseball? Why aren't we like
lacrosse,
more hockey, lacrosse,
Golf.
wrestling, golf, shit like that? Like,
chess.
That's what's available to us. That's what we pushed into that shit too. Anyway, like
Yeah. It really is. That's what really is available, and also that's what we see that is glorified. Like as a little kid, I used to go to the games and motherfuckers is screaming, "Wow, Wagner!" Like,
but I think if it was more black hockey players, more black people would be intrigued with it.
Exactly. We don't have like I looked up to
You
DJ.
don't think so? You don't think if it was a LeBron James of hockey, that was black?
Just cool, like you know what I mean? Abe, like a trendsetter, like.
But I just don't see it though, bro. I just don't see it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, yo, you feel me? I'm quite sure it been black hockey players that was nice, and
Them niggas be from Canada though.
Yeah,
that's
they
what
don't
I'm
be having
saying.
no swag. Yeah, they swag be fucked
They
up.
from Canada. I mean, like, shout out to Canadians.
Yeah.
I love Canadians. You know, I never been
They
there.
still
Man,
ain't
Hot
got
Society
no-
podcast coming to Canada soon, man.
Yeah,
Check
man.
us out. Canada. Holla at us.
But
Can't
yeah,
let me
man.
let felons and shit like that though. I got felony and shit though.
Yeah, we gonna have to. Yo, we gonna get my man up there. Fuck
I'll
that.
Skype y'all, Canada. I'll Skype y'all. We Skype.
Nah, but yo, it is that's what it's available to us. Remember, we was playing just football in the park across the street from Grandma.
But that's my whole thing though. Like, cause I know a lady, right? She embraces the whole soccer mom concept. Instead, her kids play hockey. Drives a minivan, middle-aged white woman. She embraces it 100%. Like everything she does, she orders hockey gear. Comes to her workplace, UPS, whatever. Almost every day, she's unboxing some type of hockey gear for her kids. I always think, I'm like, who the fuck was gonna buy me hockey gear when I was a kid? Because this things you need to play.
Ain't nobody doing that shit.
And even if I would have got it, even if they would have bought me the whole get up, whole suit, skates, all that shit, in order to play, I gotta play with my friends. How was y'all gonna get it? Now somebody gotta buy it for y'all. Everybody that plays need these things to play.
Right.
Basketball, you need one hoop, one ball. 10 people can play.
Man, you don't even need a
more.
hoop. Sometimes you got a crate.
A crate, whatever. But you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you can hone your skills and you could be the best person in your neighborhood from one basketball and one hoop.
Yeah.
Football, you need a patch of grass and a ball.
Yeah.
Everybody could play.
Everybody can play.
Right.
That's how I patched my skills up, man. In Newark, around my grandmother's house, man. We used to just play all day, every day.
But like when people was wrestling in high school, right? The white boys used to be kicking people ass down in Plainfield and shit like that. You know why? Because they got wrestling in their school since elementary.
Yeah.
They've been doing it. Motherfuckers
That's
just
like a
start-
white boy thing too, the wrestling and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
them
yeah,
niggas
like,
nice in that
like
shit.
people like boxing and shit like that. Like, white people like, man, it's like they like to get into them tusslings and shit like that. Like, yeah. That's their thing though, like that. You feel me?
They
They
nice in that
though.
shit, bro.
Right.
Yo,
That is true.
Uncle Murder said Lil Reese was he said Uncle Reese got shot in the neck. He glad he okay. He lost his voice. We ain't want to hear his new shit anyway.
Yeah, he disrespectful, son.
But that's true. That's facts, though.
Think it's facts. That's how I felt. I ain't gonna lie. So when I heard it, I kind of laughed.
Nah, but see, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that
facts,
though, man. Look, that's just we probably gonna say that as like been from our generation, but it's a whole generation of people that really like kids and shit like that that look up to, that hang on every word they say.
They say.
I'm
Lil
talking
Durk.
about Dirk. I'm talking
Chief
about like
Keef.
Lil Durk, Chief Keef, but not Lil Reese.
I don't think he in that position.
not
I
in
don't
that
think he in that
position, bro.
category.
Reese,
Hold on. So you put Lil Durk and Reese, and I don't even fuck with Lil Durk like that.
Nah,
but I
Dirk
understand
tough.
his position in the
Dirk
game.
Tough, yeah, Dirk tough. But Reese, I'm talking about Reese, like as like people who fans of that type of music, that Reese is a he count your factor in that shit though. Like,
Okay, well I ain't
like
know
you can
that.
look at you can look at going to YouTube right now and look at his video. He dropped videos, should be like 3-4 million views. Like,
Oh, see,
like,
I ain't know that.
like
I
instantly,
ain't know
like
that.
yeah, he
That's
big, he
crazy.
bigger than his he more famous than he probably his music is. Like,
You think he should have moved out of Chicago a long time ago?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it be niggas be like they be wanting to get away from that shit, but then again niggas don't really know nothing else. Like they don't. That's all they know. They
Neither
used
did
to it,
Chief
though.
Keef. He left.
He left.
But that's because he people that pressure. He knew he ain't want to lose all the money he got. Like he had sense. But
I think, and plus because he was the main guy at that
yeah,
time.
ain't no. I mean,
But like Lil Durk is a perfect example of a guy taking full advantage of his opportunity.
right.
Yeah. He
Like
left
full
too.
advantage.
He left
Yeah,
too.
he
He
out
in
of there.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
But he took full advantage of his opportunity.
Nah, he is. Yeah.
Like somebody was asking, in Philly. If y'all remember the era in Philly, around 2005 when Meek Mill, Reed Dollars, D Jones, Joey Jihad,
Yeah.
Cheek Raw,
Cassidy.
Vodka, Cassidy was already.
He was already out.
Yeah. I know all these dudes' names because I followed. This is before URL. This is like battle rap, LimeWire days, before YouTube. A lot of kids won't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm lost.
But like somebody asked them because they was all on the same level at that time, and Meek Mill wasn't even the best out of them dudes. They was all like doing videos, going back and forth, battling each other and shit like that, street corners. This was a whole era back then. But one of the dudes, he asked him, he was like, "Yo, do you feel that that Meek Mill opportunity like hindered y'all opportunity?" He was like, "Nah, everybody had the same opportunity. He just took full advantage of his." And that was the realest shit I ever heard, nigga, because they was enemies at the time. They wasn't even fucking with you. He like, nah, he took full advantage of his opportunity. Everybody else was bullshit. And he took full advantage of what he did, and he went as far as he needed to go.
Right.
Like, cause he was not the hottest nigga out of that whole group, but he stayed working, he stayed down, and look what happened.
Yeah, man.
I forgot how we get to that.
100 rack a show or something like that. You get
I forgot the point. How did I get to that?
Little Reese as far as
as far as him not taking full advantage of the drill music opportunity.
Yeah, because I think Lil Durk really did take advantage of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I could see Lil Durk.
He piggybacked off of Chief Keef shit. And
I can see
full
see Lil
speed.
Durk being like a brand. You know what I'm saying? Like he can actually push clothing. He could do other things. Lil Reese ain't doing none of that.
The girls like Durk and everything.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
all the
And
girls
you have to have the girl fan base to be able to move. Like,
You think so?
Yeah, of course. You gotta. That's half the population. You can't just have dudes and shit like. I mean,
remember the Tupac and Biggie, bro? That's what they conversate about. They was like, yo, you gotta have joints for the females.
Yeah,
if you ain't got
right.
joints for the females, you ain't shit, really.
right.
Every rapper don't have joints for the females.
But now, see, they shit different though. They like drill rappers, so it's like you don't necessarily like the females listen to drill rap now too. Like though, like that's
That's
yeah,
quiet.
ratchet bitches, man. But
Pretty girls like trap music. Shout out to 2 Chainz.
Speaking of music, man, let's get into this artist spotlight real quick, man. We got Beth Israel United, man. Check them out, man. My boys.
Check them.
Newark, New Jersey shit, man.
Yeah, United, Beth Israel. How you feel, man? How you living, man?
Man, I'm living so free.
Living free.
This nigga funny as hell. This nigga funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm living so free. No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bins when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free. No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bins when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free. Used to run down on the op like these cars that I cop. You and your mans that get dropped. I'm so free. Nowadays I'm spinning bands on the watch. Have my time on that block. Quarter 10 cause it's hot. I'm so free. From a place they call you fam when they not. More or less is more with my fam in the spot. I'm so free. Peep the setting on they conflict when they plot. So I brought the setting on they conflict when they plot. I'm so free. Still a hustler. Watch me gram it to the top. Had my posse out on Broadway. Call me Sir Mix a lot. So free like I stole some. Still let a nigga hold some. Love getting away with shit. Call me the road runner. I clocked out and need work, so threw our own name on t-shirts. Rocking that free king, do your research. So free. All I do is grind till my teeth hurt. I'm so free like when astronauts leave Earth. So free. No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bands when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free. No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bands when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free.
To the slaves if you working for niggas. Hearing that gave me your boost, not chalking chirps with minutes. Little homies on 2020s with the perfect vision. Early Sundays on the one-ways getting churches chicken. Do nothing without advice, go with your first decision. Cause when you stall and second guess could be the worst position. Take heed to these words of wisdom, might end up a murder victim. Some niggas deserve to get it, fucking with my nervous system. And when you icy, yo, these hoes be slurping different. Clothing line, deli stores, all in the urban business. Get money in mind, yours, no time to be birthing infants. However you get that bag, selling perfumes and incense. Let's get it. Hopping out of hearse for slippers. It's like a house full of church and strippers. What you nervous, nigga? Longer the strap, nigga, the purse get bigger. Thank God I ain't in dirt or prison. And I live so free.
No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bands when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free. No longer trapped for the money. Got bitches wanna dance for this money. Yeah, I'm living so free. Blow a couple bands when I want. Keep the pound in the trunk with an ounce and a blunt. I'm so free.
Yo, shout out Beth Israel, man. Living free. You living so free. Yo, man. Who's the MVP of the NBA this year? So far.
I say MVP so far.
Go with Gunna's.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo. I gotta get Antetokounmpo.
You know, Luka Doncic got the most All-Star votes.
He deserved it though. He earned that.
Isn't this? He is second year, right? He in the second year.
Third. I think it's his third now. I think it's his third.
It's his second year.
Oh, yeah, one of them shit.
He
Yeah.
about to get All-Star second
But
year.
he deserved it though. I swear to God, that boy deserved it. If anybody deserved it, that man right there put it on. He earned that one right
I
there.
mean, you are the only person on the team.
Nah, he ain't. He got Porzingis. They got a bench. They got a whole squad over there. They nice. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. He good. He can score. You got Seth Curry. You got Seth Curry.
Yeah, I forgot they got KP on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean he's still a factor.
He nice. I think he could have potential to be way better than he is though.
What about
He not taking care of his
especially
body.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah,
for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
That guy right there, man, he's gonna be something right there, man.
Especially if he played the 4.
Yeah, he gonna be something right there, man.
But yo,
With the
his
Joker?
he gets injury.
A lot of
prone.
open shots.
He's injury prone.
But
Michael Porter
they
Jr.
redshirted him first year.
Because he had back spasms and
He's
some shit like that.
injury
Yeah.
prone, so you gotta kind of like you know what I mean. Keep an eye on
He
that
took
shit.
a whole year off though. He's a young dude. He got a whole year rehab, whole year rest. I think he'd be fine. Like I saw he did that step back 3. It don't look like nothing wrong with his back. Like just fine.
No bullshit too with him. He came off the bench the other night. I watched him against the who was it that he's playing against? He came off the bench against somebody and shit. I think the Pacers. He played against the Pacers.
That's the game.
He came off the bench and dropped 25 in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? On the 10 or 11 shooting or some shit like that. Some crazy shit.
Do you think they should redshirt Zion?
Yeah, he should be. He gotta lose weight, man. He's not gonna play that long.
You know the only people who heavier than him in the NBA? Taco Fall and
Joel Embiid.
Nah, and the dude that played for the Sixers last year, the tall white dude.
Taco Fall in the NBA now? He's still in the NBA?
He plays Celtics.
With the Celtics.
Yeah,
He playing too.
Yeah, he's shooting and all that. Taco Fall, I like Taco Fall. He big as
Damn,
shit.
that's the first time somebody was like introduced on YouTube, made it to the league. He
I
was
didn't know his story.
He was introduced to like, cause it was like some like YouTube shit. It was like he was 7. He was already that height as like a sophomore in junior in high school.
He big as shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So he could literally reach up and grab the rim.
He don't got to jump. He just dunk.
Yeah, and he actually made the
The
league.
other dude
That's
too,
what's up.
Brondatovich. Who he play for now? I think he
what's
played
up.
for the Clippers now. The tall dude. He played for the Sixers last year. Number 51. He was mad tall and shit. Like
But Donovan, I think he played for the Kings. We
he
talking
played
about
for
the same.
somebody now.
He played for the kid, a white dude.
He
shit,
played
yeah.
for the Sixers last year. But them the only 2 people that's heavier than Zion Williamson. And they both over 7 feet tall. They both slow as shit. So they ain't got to worry about coming down on their knees with all that weight and shit. Them niggas not even jumping.
Yeah, Zion gotta move. He gotta lose that weight.
Like I was telling people that.
Nah, that shit,
before he got drafted.
It give him some motivation, man. That shit gonna be that's every more pounds you lose gonna be millions, tens of $millions. Every potential tens of $millions you get because you saving yourself like
For real.
And they say they trying to change the way he walk because he knock knee.
Damn.
Like I'm like, yo, y'all ain't know none of this.
they
before?
trying to turn that motherfucker into a scientific experiment and shit.
But
Like yo,
Fab
life
warned you,
gotta change.
nigga. Fab warned him.
Yo,
He said it in that verse, yo.
He said, what he say?
I can't remember off the top, but he said something about Zion, like how like they gonna all be coming after you. You know what I'm saying?
they want you the man. Like you the man right now.
You
like,
got to be able to hold it down. Like you got to be, steady.
I
and
think
shit.
it would have been better for him if he wouldn't have went number 1 overall.
I
Because
think
the
so too.
expectations of that number 1 overall is so crazy. Like,
That's why Lonzo Ball. Look what Lonzo Ball like.
Nah,
But look at
Lonzo-
Ayton. Look at Ayton from Phoenix. He doing his fucking thing.
he was supposed to do his
but
thing.
Yeah, I'm
though.
talking about. But him, you still need more of a sample size of him because he just came back from a 25-game suspension. Like
Lonzo
then he get
Ball,
hurt like the second game back from the 25-game suspension. Like
His
Why
father
he got
hyped him
suspended?
up.
Because he accepted money in
he
college?
was, I think like smoking and shit, weed or some shit like that, or something he had in the system that caused him 25
They said
games.
they
and
gave him
shit.
$100,000 allegedly to go to Arizona.
That's crazy. They be suspending players, football players, and basketball players for smoking weed, but you'll give them opioids.
Yeah, they take these perks, little bro. Get this shit help with your needs.
Crazy.
That's
that
what,
shit crazy.
That's why Patrick Willis and Calvin Johnson both retired.
But that's what, R.I.P. David Stern, man. He was definitely
David Stern, R.P. Rest in peace, David
Yeah,
Stern.
he was
NBA commissioner.
he's definitely, I agree with LeBron. Something should be named after him. like a award or something, because he hold that shit down, and he brung that shit on an international.
International.
level.
He the reason why you got Giannis and Luka Doncic is the two leading All-Star votes this year.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they kind of
saying?
hating on Andy Cole. They don't really want them to be the face of the league because they foreigners. Like they rather.
It don't matter. They the best.
They the
if
best.
you the best, you the best.
best,
It don't
right,
matter
right.
if you don't like it. Stop them.
Exactly. That's it. Point blank.
You think Giannis the new Shaq?
Giannis is
hell
like,
no.
Giannis
He's not
Shaq said cause people like, yo, Shaq, he said like, yo, people say, oh, I can't play in today's NBA. He said, I am playing in today's NBA. I'm Giannis.
Nah. He don't have the mobility like Giannis has.
or the athleticism neither, or that speed. Like Giannis is
Yeah,
strong.
see, you don't remember Shaq in
He don't got that.
Orlando?
He went fast. Like he was fast. He fast, but
In
he wasn't like
Orlando.
not Andy Cole. He ain't not like him.
That first step, like
Andy
Ghana's
Cole, I'm
first
talking
step
about, bro.
is quick.
He all he take about 2 steps down the court. He's gone.
But y'all looking at Shaq in L.A. when he put on all that
I'm
weight.
looking at him
I'm
in
talking about
Orlando
Penny
too.
I'm looking at. I just watched the 30 for 30.
Yeah,
about
I'm
him and
watching
Penny.
Orlando.
I mean, he wasn't that fast, but
He wasn't.
Not like Andy Cole is.
I know,
He was catching alleys and dunking and shit,
Yeah,
and
he-
running down the break, and they toss it.
all
dunk it.
right, who else in the NBA mirrors Shaq more than him then?
Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Nobody.
I haven't
You
seen-
can't really find too many people.
I can't.
Like that,
I haven't
though.
found somebody with a
That's
mass.
dominate like that though. Like
You
nobody.
think because Giannis still young, you think he could put on that type of weight
Nah.
and then get?
I don't think his body can.
But he said he came in the NBA. He put on 50. He said he put over 55 pounds.
Yeah, he
But I
was
think,
skinny as
I
shit.
think
You
that's
know
the
his rookie
max,
year,
though.
he was
That's what I'm
skinny as
saying. He
shit.
was already skinny. Shaq wasn't skinny when he came in the league.
He came in like Giannis is
Chiseled.
now.
He was
How Giannis
chiseled.
is now, that's how Shaq came in. Then he got bigger. Giannis came in, he was skinny. This nigga was like, that nigga was skinny as shit.
All right, but he still was dunking on motherfuckers though, skinny as hell though. Like,
Yeah,
though,
he,
like
put
right
on
after.
hella, he put on hella weight, hella muscle. Like, that motherfucker got broad.
But yo, even David Stern said the league should, get rid of that marijuana thing, because he even said it's no problem. He don't see no problem with marijuana use because of the fact of the aches and pains that some of the players do have. You know what I mean?
that shit don't fuck up your breath though, just by like the smoking part. Like maybe if you could do it another way, you'll be alright.
Yeah,
Instead
like,
of
you don't gotta
smoking.
roll a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
could probably hit like a
Oh, like you
vape.
talking about like the wind and shit, like you rent your wind and
Yeah,
shit.
you
But
could
like
probably
you
hit
could eat an edible.
Oh, you could eat
They
an
gotta do
edible.
the same thing.
Yeah,
and
like
it won't fuck up
something.
your win.
But he was saying like the aches and pains, like a lot of these dudes be in pain and they'll like you said, opiates and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they give them shit, but you
Instead
don't
of giving
By the bottle, like.
Yeah.
But you gonna suspend me if I smoke weed.
And especially NFL. That
Hypocrisy.
shit. Yeah, NFL is the worst with that shit.
Hey, speaking of NFL, man, what y'all think about Antonio Brown, man? You think he got that CTE shit though, concussion shit though?
He probably do.
Yeah, he bugging.
Because
bro.
he ever since I'm talking about he the Saints brought him in for a workout, and next thing you know he like what do you say? He like that was just a publicity stunt like type shit like that. They ain't really want him to work out, but I'm like, bro, even if it was, nigga, when you put it on your Instagram, bro, just shut up.
Yo,
And sit back.
Something ain't right with that brother.
Yeah, I know what's going on, bro. He got that hit from Montez Burfict in that Cincinnati and Steelers game. I'll never forget. I'm telling you, your man went out cold. He was on the floor after that, like probably months later, weeks later, your man just started acting crazy. I'm like, yeah, I think that hit sent your man out this world. Like,
that's why Calvin Johnson retired the best wide receiver in the game. He just walked away from it because he wanted to be able to just live life. Patrick Willis too. He was like, yo, like I could play a couple more years, but that's gonna shorten my lifespan. I might be in a wheelchair if I keep doing this shit. Like,
But what do you think the NFL have? They can't change too much, right? It's nothing. You can't change too much unless
they got hella lawsuits at them right now from ex-players and shit though. They got hella lawsuits at them right now. Like,
I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like, because you look at it from both sides. I don't know what they could do to like make it better. Probably like compensation wise, they could do something.
like give them medical
But
treatment
like
for
you
life
would have
and
to
shit,
change the whole game in order to like these players. You know this game is dangerous. You've been playing it your whole life, so it's like a give and take type thing.
So you talking about like longevity health insurance? Like they got health
Yeah,
insurance.
I think they should
insurance
be
for life,
covered
yeah.
for life. Like
For life.
just take care of them. That's all you could do. Because I don't really see how you could change the game. But like you know how it go, man. But
That shit expensive as hell though. Like talking about the
they
man.
make a lot of money, man. Them niggas ain't hurting, man. I ain't feeling sorry for the NFL pockets, man. Fuck wrong with you, bro.
Seriously,
Shit, sorry for their pockets,
Super
man.
Bowl they make.
Yeah. Man, you can't even say that. Bleep Super Bowl out. You can't even say Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, bleep that shit out.
Say nah. Yo, look. Yo, they own the word though. Like you can't even really say that shit. Like real talk.
You gotta be like SB.
Yeah. Only like authorized commercials and shit like that can actually say that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yo, that's episode 15, fellas, man. Happy motherfucking New Year, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. Hot Society Podcast, man.
Wait, happy belated B-Day to my boy Beastie too. His birthday was yesterday and shit too,
Beastie,
man.
happy birthday,
Happy
man. Hold
birthday,
your head, man.
man.
We love you, man. Hot Society Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment below, man. Be high, Sass 24. Queasy's way, we out.
Yeah, that was a good
Throw me in that jungle, I'll emerge with a fur coat. Haters in the